some have suggested that I feel one way, some have suggested I feel another way. Let me just be very explicit, very clear about my thoughts on impeachment. The Democratic Party broadly, and Steny Hoyer, I think, illustrated this either last night or this morning when he said, we shouldn't do impeachment. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. And he's the number 2 Democrat in the House of Representatives, are basing their fear of impeachment on the fact that, and they saw this up close and personal, as Steny Hoyer was there in Congress, and so was Nancy Pelosi, that when Bill Clinton was impeached, he became more popular. His popularity rating went up by 10, 15 points. It was in the 60s after the impeachment was done. Now, which raises the question, could Trump become more popular as a result of impeachment? Well, you have to ask this simple question. What is it that happens during an impeachment hearing, an impeachment proceeding, during the indictment in the House of Representatives and the trial in the Senate? What is it that happens? What happens is that Congress and the American people get to learn all the dirty details about the president. So what did we learn about Bill Clinton? We learned that in the Whitewater land deal that he lost $34,000. It was a bad investment. 30 years earlier. We learned that in Travelgate, Hillary Clinton was completely within her rights to fire travel staff in the White House that she didn't get along with. We learned that in Rose Law Gate that Hillary Clinton's records were impeccable. We learned, most importantly, that Bill Clinton had been having an affair on his wife, which more than half of all married men in the United States have done, that he was having an affair on his wife and covering it up. That's what we learned. And, gee, what a surprise. 15 or 20% of the American electorate decided they liked him better as a consequence of that than they did before. So if we try to impeach Trump, and I would add, let's toss into this investigative basket anyway that can be done by an impeachment committee in the House of Representatives through the Judiciary Committee. I would toss Bill Barr and Mike Pence into that. What will we learn? We're not going to learn just that Donald Trump was having affairs with Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal. We're going to learn about how corrupt he was as a businessman. We're going to learn about his associations with mob figures in New York. We're going to learn about his associations with oligarchs and dictators all around the world. We're going to learn how much he lies. I mean, we're going to learn really consequential stuff. Not that he had a fling with a 22-year-old intern, who, by the way, was enthusiastic and willing and participating in it. I understand why Bill Clinton became more popular after he was impeached. A lot of Americans were looking at that going, really? You're going to impeach him over that? That's all you've got? And the Republicans were so sanctimonious. Oh, it's terrible what he did. Oh, my God, that poor young girl. And Americans were looking at that going, I thought they were both adults. Doesn't this happen all the time? I can tell you what doesn't happen all the time. People borrowing billions of dollars from $1 billion from foreign countries after that foreign country has been essentially blackmailed. We're going to learn about Jared Kushner and what happened in Qatar. We're going to learn about what happened with Mohammed bin Salman. This stuff doesn't happen every day. This is not the stuff that every American has done. I think any Democrat who thinks that the outcome of impeaching Trump will be the same as the outcome of impeaching Clinton, it has a completely ahistoric view of what's going on here.